Just before 4 on Monday afternoon, between miles 17 and 18 on the George Price Highway, a Ford 150 pickup truck traveling to Belize City and a Toyota Hiace van coming from the opposite direction crashed head-on. Inside the van was 22-year-old Rochelle Reyes of Franks Eddy and 6 tourists, and behind the steering wheel of the pickup was 47-year-old Egbert Ferguson. Ferguson was traveling along with Daisy Oliveira and his 2 nephews. The passengers from both vehicles were rushed to the KHMH for treatment, but while the others were released, Ferguson and French national Emily Siman remained hospitalized. This morning, however, Ferguson succumbed to his injuries.
It was this morning about 7:45 minutes to 8. I went to the hospital and they informed me that my brother went in a surgery last night and the surgery was successful. When he came out of the surgery, they said he was slipping in and out of coma, and unfortunately didn't make it.
Now, when we spoke with you yesterday, we understood that he only had, I think, his leg was broken in 2 places. Talk to us about that. How did it get to this point?
Yes, Duane. And that left me right now shook up, because when we was at the hospital yesterday, they said, everything all right. You only got a broke foot. And I was like, yes. I left from the hospital about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock last night, but when it's 11. And I went home saying that my brother only have a broke foot. But this morning, no, last night when they take him to do a scan on him, they see that internal bleeding.
According to police, preliminary investigations indicate that Ferguson swerved into the left lane and collided head-on into the van.
I know that yesterday the 2 vehicles involved was a Ford pickup and a tourist van. I know that there were 11 persons injured, and the driver, Mr. Egbert Ferguson, was critical. He was actually caught in the vehicle and rescued by the fire department. Based upon information we have received an investigation, and based upon statements recorded and witnesses, it appears that the Ford pickup seemed to have drifted into the other lane, causing a head-on collision with the tourist van, and that might have been the cause. What was the cause of it, I wouldn't know as yet. The vehicles have not been inspected so that we could determine as to what would have been the actual cause.
Siman, who was along with 5 other female tourists, remain in a critical condition at the KHMH.
Well, we know that there were 6 tourists, female tourists of French nationals from France. They all complained of body injuries and head injuries. They were carried to the Cartagena hospital. But according to the tour company, they have comprehensive insurance, and they also have insurance for the passengers.
Egbert is the father of 19 children, but his brother Paul says that his untimely death will remain etched in his mind.
Yeah, he heard. Because I had the one that me came up there for and get a nut for my vehicle. I came back the nut for the vehicle, put on the vehicle. And I'm there down. It hurt.
Both drivers had been served with notice of intended prosecution. Duane Moody for News 5.